11. My over-the-top saves. That made me really sad yesterday. Oh, that's right. We're at this point. Okay. I'm not going to heal her, though part of me is all like, you should heal her. What I'm going to do instead is bring an extra healing item. Just in case. Considering it sounds like we're going to be getting the hell out of this area, any potential monsters, I want to leave. So, run around things if possible. Please don't have something in the courtyard here. And then be all like, all the gates and doors are locked. And then you kill the thing and everything unlocks magically.
Claire! Those must be the remaining survivors.
We'd better get out of here too.
Right. Let's go.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
Oh no, it's Steve. I don't need anyone! You can't rely on anyone! Look at my Uzis!
We gotta get to that airport.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
Swear to God, Steve's gonna end up just like a different haired clone of like the blonde ones.
The self-destruct
Only Claire's the normal one.
all personnel evacuate. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
There's that one room I never got into that needed that one key.
The self-destruct system has been
Did Steve just leave us?
all personnel evacuate immediately.
So what's the likelihood that I'll be coming back here, or did I actually miss a key that I could needed to get into that area?
Has been
Or did I get into that area and I just don't remember it? Get the hell away from me. I think this is the wrong way.
the self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
Fuck.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Hello, putters. Tiger's rubbing.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
No, it's not gonna work. Something seems to be missing. Yeah, the two things that I have.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
Red, green, and blue. That's not a stoplight. Tiger walked away. Apparently control lift for the panel. Push the switch, yes. Control panel for the lift. I read it wrong. Whatever. I like how there's a bar attached to it that's like, no, you can't go forward. And then it lifts up. Like, excuse you?
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel
Oh no.
immediately.
I need that, and I need to take that up above.
No! We can't take off unless we raise the bridge.
I know.
Leave that to me. You stay here and make preparations for takeoff.
Activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Of course it's right there. No, I could... There's a ribbon right there.
Activated. All personnel
We have the ribbon. I'm not saving it. I'm keeping that ribbon. Because I've done, like, nothing. If I die, I don't care. I'll just come back.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
This is gore shadowing.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
God fucking damn it.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Locked.
All personnel
Why is it locked?
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Oh,
All personnel
that's why.
evacuate.
I didn't need to heal with the green herb, but I was like, just in case. I have 2 heals on me. I have plenty of ammo. I have a feeling something's gonna happen. I mean, other than the potential for the 2 Bandersnatches that are on the bridge that I found last time. And I love how she can't jump over those gates.
The self-destruct
You're like, Claire, just jump over those. She's like, no.
activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
No.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
I'm not wasting my ammo on them.
Evacuate immediately.
Just run. Did the Bandersnatches come up? Oh no, I think it's on the next level.
The self-destruct system.
No, it was on that level. They don't show up.
All personnel evacuate.
Interesting.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Remember when I heard the bats here last time? Now there's no bats. Raise the lever, yes. Of course, raise the lever.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Why would I go through the other door?
The self-destruct system has been
The game wants me to go through that other door.
evacuate immediately.
I know it does.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Oh, because you can't go across the bridge since it's raised. That's why.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
They're alive. Live is a loose term. Take the airport key, yes.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
Get the hell out.
All personnel evacuate immediately.
Is that the water tank? That's the water tank.
The self-destruct
Device controls the bridge's oil pressure.
activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Lockpick has been released. What do I find?
The self-destruct system
First aid kit.
has been activated.
Nothing left. Really?
Personnel evacuate
I have 3 healing items. Device controls the bridge's oil pressure.
The self-destruct system
Nothing.
has been activated.
And I have a feeling this is used for that one elevator. Check. Yeah, K402. Key for the motor-driven shutter. Word K402 is written on it.
Has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Really? Really?
The self-destruct system has been activated.
I can't go back to Steve at this point.
Evacuate immediately.
But getting back... Okay, so if I die for any reason during this fight, because I have a feeling a fight's coming up,
The self-destruct
considering that,
system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
actually,
The self-destruct system
no, do that one and use it on auto.
all personnel
If I end up dying on the fight, what will happen is when I get back to the plane again, I will save it, just to make sure I don't have to keep on redoing that whole part.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Mark is above show, can you use the airport key? Yes. relatively large enough. Oh no.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate. Self-destruct
I'll save it.
has been
We have more than enough.
all personnel evacuate.
Take of the green herb. Oh. And I think I see grenades there too. Yeah. Yeah, this is foreshadowing. Isaac's favorite word. Good lord, all these herbs. Is there anything here? Like, because I have the lockpick? No? No? I guess not. Take the grenade rounds, yes. Know exactly what to do with those. I mean... Combine. Boop. I'm not taking that with me. I'm keeping that for like things like Bandersnatches right now. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna take the gunpowder arrows because I don't know how strong these are. And I'm gonna swap this out. Now we will do this. Whatever. It's too perfect for us to be attacked here. So device controls the room's air conditioning. That's nice. Load is blocking the door. The elevator can't be used in this situation. Claire. You fucking kidding me? And she's all like, There we go. Oh my god. Claire. Load is blocking the door. I know it's blocking the door. What are you supposed to do? Hold on. Can I go in there? Fucking hell. Oh my god. Did you know that the self-destruct system has been activated? What am I pushing wrong? The two are too heavy for her to push, so she can't do anything about it. Was there anything over here? No. That just controls air conditioning. Can I somehow get behind that to push it inwards as well? Can I push this? There we go. Alright.
Until detonation.
First is 5 minutes until detonation. Of course I have 5 minutes.
I will not allow you fools to escape. This is what you get for trying to oppose me. Now feel my revenge.
He's ridiculous. Oh no. Oh no. Is Mr. X 1.0 or something? What the fuck?
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
I have to get back to Steve. How am I supposed to get back to Steve with no more submarine boat? Okay, so that part is closed-ish? No, that's where he's coming from. Oh, look at that ass. Oh no. Get past him. No, what? Are you kidding? Okay. That was a lot. That was 21 like crossbow bolts. Is there anything in there? No. Don't even try it. She's just gonna get burned. Just go. Go, go, go.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
Please don't tell me he's gonna come out again. Just in case.
The self-destruct system.
Because I don't want to use any more of those crossbow bolts. They're too beautiful.
All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct
What are you supposed to do here?
has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Oh, it comes back. Because it just goes up and down.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
It's like the cheapest submarine. It's like, why do we have this? It's like, because we need it. Climb down the ladder.
The
Frickin' hell.
self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
I noticed that the countdown's still going.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
We'll make it. We should make it.
The
Unless he suddenly busts through a wall. I'll be really pissed off, but I have a feeling he's not dead. I have a feeling we're gonna see him again because Resident Evil. They're all like, look at this really cool bad guy we made. He looks so intimidating. Yeah, he's not gonna go down that easy.
self-destruct system has been activated.
No, stay away from me.
All personnel evacuate.
No, do that. No, stop it. I swear to God if he's right here.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Hey, Steve.
All personnel evacuate.
Steve. Man, I have Uzis. Only helps when the story calls for it.
The self-destruct
I mean, obviously.
system has been activated. All personnel
They never want to go down.
evacuate.
No. They need to still stick around until they blow up the bits.
I was starting to get worried.
No time to explain. Let's go.
Self-destruct system
Right,
has
we're
been
out of here. Time to say goodbye to this death trap. We made it! Yahoo!
Ugh, it's finally over.
Claire, I'm sorry. I know I caused a lot of trouble for you.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
No, it's
was
not.
hard for both of us.
Well, I really hope you find your brother. I know what it's like to be alone.
Oh, Steve.
Stop it.
So, where should we go now? I can take you anywhere you want to go, Claire.
I hear Hawaii's nice this time of year.
You got it.
Happy music. It's the end of the game. No, it's not. There's bullets right there.
This game is not over yet. Now you will see what real terror is all about.
What?
Hey! What the? The cargo room hatch is open.
I'll go back and check it out.
Thanks. I've unlocked the cargo room door.
I'm very angry. I'm very salty right now. It better not actually be on the plane. If the fucking zombie thing is on the plane, no, and it probably is. It's probably back there. That's why the cargo hatch is open. It casually opened the cargo hatch while we were still in the water. While my god. Oh my god. Okay, I have a feeling I'm meant to just shoot it off the plane somehow. What? He just gave me the middle finger. I love how he just keeps on adapting. Materials preparation complete. Catapult ready. What? Launch the catapult? No, not yet.
What? Trying to make him heavy.
She's just already dying. Come here. Come here. Stop it. Ow. I have a feeling you're not supposed to be doing what I'm doing. The thing is, I'm trying to see if you can stun him or something. Just to launch the catapult at him, but I have a feeling you're just supposed to launch the catapult. You know what? Let's find out. I have a feeling if you do it wrong... You might not. You might not supposed to hit him at all, and just wait for the catapult to be ready and just shoot at him for that. He mutated the middle finger. Yeah, he mutated the middle finger. And because of everything that just happened, we got to redo all that. I've been holding on to a bunch of ink ribbons. When we get back onto that whole section, we'll do another save. And I might actually use grenade rounds against him. I'm not sure. I'm curious to see if you're supposed to stun him or not. Because my current intuition is you're supposed to stun him, then hit him with the catapult, because then he can't stop it. Because I had a feeling he was going to stop it the moment I hit him. But I think you're supposed to hit him with the catapult after he's stunned, which will then knock him out of the plane. That's my thought. I feel like he has to be stunned. That feels like something Resident Evil would do. Yeah. But I unloaded so many bullets into him. That's the thing that, like, bugged me. He didn't get stunned. He did stumble slightly, but he never got stunned.
5 minutes until detonation.
I mean, it could be possible that I'm not supposed to hit him. I'm just supposed to run around in circles. That's the first thing I'm going to try and do, is just run in circles. Try to avoid him, kind of thing.
I will not.
I can skip cutscenes.
The self-destruct system has
I can't skip opening door sequences, because this isn't a PC version of Resident Evil.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
I don't know if there would have been a way for me to move that tank at one point. That used less than before. But I think I fired a little too many last time. Does he drop anything? No.
All personnel evacuate.
Of course he doesn't.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel
Da-da-da. There is some stuff on this island in some of the areas that I know that I didn't get. I don't know if we come back here for any reason. Like the one model room where it had the indentation. We never did that. I have a feeling I was supposed to find a tank or something to put in there. It's also possible that there's multiple pathways you can go in this one, similar to Resident Evil 3. I don't know. I didn't exactly research this one heavily. Isn't it blowing up? I would think so. That's the thing. It's possible I just missed a bunch of things. Because there are a few puzzles I definitely did not solve.
All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated.
Don't really need to equip that, but...
Evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Get out of my way.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Possibly control system for the airport.
The self-destruct
Push this.
has been
We should be able to just skip all the cinematics.
The self-destruct system has been
What took you so long? We made...
We made it! Ah! Victory music! Oh, listen to the sound of that! I hate Steve. I hate Steve's voice. Can I throw him out the plane? I'm sure Claire knows how to fly this plane as well as Steve does. I mean, as Maya said, when did he go to flight school? Like, how does he know how to do that? He's like, it's easier than driving a car! Alright. This is gonna be useless. Here's what we're gonna do. First off, to save us some sanity, because I would rather... Had I known the first attempt would have been so much easier, I wouldn't have obviously have saved there, but whatever. I could technically redo it, but I'm not going to redo all of it. Just to get back to here and just find out that we don't need to do any of those saves. Because... One extra ink ribbon. Okay, first thing I'm going to try and do, hit him with the catapult and then avoid him. And see if it's one of those hit him 2 to 3 times bullshit. Just like figure 8 him. Treat him like Resident Evil 1. Resident Evil 1 final boss, I should say. Where you just can't do anything. Your weapons aren't doing anything. Because as far as I can tell, he is kind of sort of stunning a little bit, but I don't think he's stunning by much. Launch is being prepared. God damn it, Claire. I got stuck in a corner. Just use healing items, whatever. Jump out the back, Claire. Hello. Oh, he just... Okay, it's ready. Hit him again. Does that look different this time? That did look different. My God. He's faster than her. He's fucking faster. Okay. Trying it again. We're doing the same thing. I got stuck in the corner, which didn't help. We'll just try it again. I don't know if there's a way to dodge him. Oh, I have an idea. Nope. I was wondering if you could do it when he was charging up that one attack. God damn it. That was great. That was fantastic. If he hits her at the head, she just goes flying out. Oh my God. I'm still gonna try the avoidance tactic because it does look like when you hit him twice with it, there's a difference. I have a feeling you're supposed to stun him, but I want to try this tactic first. It feels like this tactic is just gonna waste healing items though, because you can't easily dodge him. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, I don't think you're ever supposed to run towards where his fist is. If we get the same cinematic next time. Are you kidding? I fucking hate getting stuck in this corner. If we get the same cinematic this next time, then, come on, just one more time. I just want to try it once more. You need to stun him. There's no way. Resident Evil wouldn't do 4 times. They do 3 times. I'll try to avoid him as much as I can just to see. But I have a feeling you're not supposed to. Okay, grenade launcher this time. Let's see if we can stun him. I think you have to stun him, get him on the ground, and then hit him with the stupid thing. What are you weak to? A knife. I mean, I'd almost say the bow gun, but... honestly... if he doesn't go down in this many grenades, I'm gonna assume there's another weapon, because this is too many grenades to be spending on him. Like, I already spent, 20 crossbow bolts on him to take him down the first time. Like, how much of a damage sponge does this game want things to be? Claire. Fucking hell. Getting stuck in corners. Fuck. I love him. No. Load. God, the load sequence for going in here. God damn it. love these siren noises. He's one of those bosses guaranteed that once you know what to do, you're just like, oh wow, he's laughable. So I emptied 6 rounds of flame rounds into him. And he barely moved. BOW gas rounds. These anti-BOW gas bullets are filled with gas. If I die too many more times, I'm gonna ask for like a hint or something. I mean, it kind of looked like it worked. Are you kidding? Now she won't die. God damn it. I think you need to make him flinch once. You're gonna hate me, but I kind of want to reset because I'm scared of the amount of ammo I just used up. Because I used every grenade round and 11 of these. And we didn't see him get blown to bits, so he's not dead.
What was wrong?
Oh, nothing. Just a giant cockroach that had to be stepped on. What's happening?
I don't know. The plane just changed direction on its own. It's flying in autopilot mode. I can't switch over to manual control.
My apologies, but I cannot let you escape now.
Alfred! Cross-dressing freak!
Oh my god. What? Don't you dare. Don't. Don't. You're so creepy. Please don't. Oh, God. Ugh. Oh, his creep factor just intensified. Oh. because he knows no one will ever want to kiss him when they're awakened
Where are we?
with their senses.
Latitude 82.17 degrees. That's the Antarctic. We're over the Antarctic.
What?
You might want to steer.
Hey, those are the seaplanes that left the island right before us.
Then that must mean this place belongs to Umbrella.
Save first half end data. Yeah, that's fine. I don't much like how that fight went, but I honestly don't know what else to do with it. All right, disc swap time.
Oh. Hey, wake up, Steve.
Oh. We're still alive.
Oh no, stop it. Stop it. She's not your pillow.
Thanks.
God damn it.
Plane's trashed. Well, let's split up and find another way off this oversized freezer.
Right.
Okay, let's do it.
Steve is that guy that wakes up in the middle of the night, holds his pillow, starts kissing it and making out with it, and then sits there and says, "Oh, I wish you were a real girl. You'd be my favorite girlfriend. I wish you were real. You should love me. Do you really love me? I know you do." And he pets it over and over, and then he's all like, "Wow, I wish you really were Claire." And then he makes out with it some more. Like, big, wet, slobby bake-out sessions. His fucking pillow. Emergency evacuation VTOL storage restricted area. So how did I end up ridding myself of the giant shark? How I ended up getting rid of the giant shark was I pumped him full of a bunch of my weaponry. Used one of my health things, and he flinched 2 times, I want to say. Then I hit him with the catapult, and it worked. I think he needs to just flinch at least once, is my guess. He might need to flinch twice. If that's the case, I wasted a ton of ammo, which is why I kind of want to redo that fight. But I don't know if it's worth worrying about that much. I don't know if I'm going to get a bunch of extra ammo to make up for the fact that I probably pumped a lot into him. I don't want to be in this room. Yeah, no. No, not right now. You don't put that in my head, Dilly. I'll actually have an image of it in my mind of Steve making out with the pillow. Why? It's exactly the kind of person he would be. You know it. I have enough ammo to do things. Really? Are they down below? I don't know. This is where I usually ended up running out of ammo. I mean... Ooh. A blue herb. Oh boy. That means poison. And since you blanked it out, you're guessing it was because of that fight. A metal shop machine with a diamond cutting edge. I can use this to process metal materials easily. Yeah, that's why I'm tempted to redo that fight so much. Just because it's like... I don't really want to do that fight again. I want him to break out of there because there's all that in there. That's shotgun ammo. I'm gonna leave him alone. I was wondering if I left him there long enough to shake against it, if he would just like break out of it on his own. I have no idea. They're down below. We're in Antarctica and the virus is over here. Door is labeled machine room. While I appreciate the fact that they're sticking with the zombie motif instead of constantly replacing them out with stronger monsters and stuff, it is very odd in a story sense that we've gone all the way to Antarctica and Umbrella has unleashed the virus here. It's like, are you kidding? Like, is there anywhere safe? No. Because as of Resident Evil 6, no. Doesn't bode well for the rest of the world, eh? No, it doesn't. I bet this must have been the workers' lodgings. And I have a feeling he's alive. Why is that? Three. Potentially 4. He's gonna fall out. Yes. Of course he is. Hey, look, bullets. There's only useless books. What about... I told you. Too close to be using, The rest of you gonna get over here? Hey. Hello. Oh, his hat fell off! Sorry. Hi. That wasn't that bad. I thought it was going to be worse than that. Where's the ammo? Where's the ammo? There's more ammo here, isn't there? There it is. God, why did it take forever to find that ammo? It's fucking weird. There are what? I don't know. Oh, there's a lot of ammo in here. There are only useless books. Only useless books. Look, a useless book! October 30th, when I joined Umbrella Incorporated, I thought I would be able to live carefree for the rest of my life, being employed by this huge corporation. It's a joke that I ended up being a driver at a place like this. I asked for a position change, but they completely ignored me. It feels more like a prison. Work is extremely demanding, and there's nothing fun about it. I'd rather be dead. So would a lot of people with their current jobs. November 3rd, my hard-earned vacation was canceled suddenly. I heard they failed to secure enough manpower due to a mistake made by the facility head, Alfred. That fool doesn't deserve forgiveness. He doesn't even treat us like human beings. I feel like I work at Amazon. November 5th, I heard an interesting story from a guy who's been working here for over 8 years. He must be awfully patient. He says that there is a man who's been confined for over 10 years, locked up in a cell located deep below here. People call him Nosferatu and are definitely afraid of him. What an absurd story. November 10th, at midnight I woke up to an ominous growling sound that seemed to be coming from deep underground. I'm so pathetic to have been frightened by such a foolish story. Then again, I suppose anyone would have a hard time maintaining their sanity if they were confined in a place like this. Oh boy, I hear about another boss. He does take the map of the base, yes. Literally, all of his complaints just sounds like, I work for giant corporation in warehouse district. I hate my life. And I'm all like, yes, you and most people with that kind of work. I bet this must have been the workers' lodgings. Not that every company's like that, obviously. I've had good companies I've worked for. But dear God, the larger the corporation, I swear the less they care about you. It's really sad. Ugh. What I wouldn't give to have a job at a company that actually gives a shit about their workers again. Alright. Can I actually get back on the plane? I don't think I can. I'm gonna check and see if I can, because if I can get on the plane, that means I can access the chest, which means I can actually put some of this crap away, and I don't think I can. Plane cannot be used anymore. There's no need to go back. Other than the fact that you really, really want to make use of that typewriter and or storage bin. So like, no, fuck you. I hope you don't fill up your inventory with shit. Okay. We've been there, we've been there. I have not been there. Is that locked? I don't remember. I think it was locked. I'm already losing my mind. I've been awake too long today. Yeah, for those of you who hadn't heard, I've been awake since 4:30 a.m. I have no idea why. I just woke up and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I just forced myself to plow on, and somehow I have more energy than I feel like I should have. Go ahead to work, Amaya. Have fun. Have a wonderful day. Try to enjoy. Don't take anything that nasty worker said in his diary to heart. Yeah, that fight with the one guy, oh god. Like, if I had emptied all of my ammo into him, I mean, I already knew that that wasn't going to be a thing they were going to want to do, but still, he was a bit of a bullet sponge, and I didn't appreciate how much of a bullet sponge he was. Like, I don't think it was a great game mechanic for him to do that. However, the flinching was okay. I don't trust you. Monster might have been the killer. Really? No, it's Alfred. Oh, I wonder if we're going to have to burn through this. This seems to be some kind of a nest. It's rather big. I don't think this nest can be removed. I have a feeling we're going to have to use a flamethrower. Smarter than that. Small business where it's at. I've very much enjoyed working at small businesses. My only problem with small businesses is, well, the last one fucked me over pretty hardcore after being there for a year. But I mean, that isn't always the case. The last small business I worked for, I actually was there for, how long was I there for? I was there for 5 years. And I really enjoyed my time there. I really enjoyed the group of people. It was fantastic while it lasted. It's locked. No keyhole can be found. Unfortunately, there was no growth opportunity for me, and I never would have gotten into IT if I hadn't lost that job. I hear another zombie or something. There's something, like, rattling. Love all these. Oh. I love how I didn't see this at first. I also see that blue notebook. I took it to heart already. I'm kind of surprised that I'm... The crossbow gun bolts, these explosive ones, are kind of nice. Grenade launcher. I'm a sad. It's not still around. Oh my god, all these green herbs. We're getting an okay amount of ammo. I'm fine with saving. Save. Yeah. I'm just gonna save over this one. There's no point in just keeping this starting one. Checking just to see what I have. Okay. Alexander's memo. My father, Edward, discovered the mother virus in cooperation with Lord Spencer, who is also a nobleman. They studied it for the purpose of the military use. Eventually, this study took shape. They named a variation of the mother virus the T virus. To camouflage their research, they established Umbrella Chemical Incorporated. I majored in biogenetics and have been involved with a top-secret project supporting my father's research. However, my research went through a difficult phase, and my father died in the middle of the project. We are now at a major disadvantage against other researchers, as there is a great competition in the field of T-virus research. I have disgraced the honorable name of the Ashford family that our great ancestor Veronica established. Code Veronica. If nothing is done, Umbrella will be taken over by Spencer. I must expedite the project to its fullest without being detected by Spencer. Isn't Spencer part of Umbrella from early on? And I very much can't remember. Whatever. After much thought, I decided to establish a large-scale advanced research facility. It will be located in the transport terminal that I created by using the abandoned mine in the Antarctic. Within the facility, I'll have a room built. It will be similar to the design of my mansion, the legacy of the late Trevor. I will be able to cherish my sweet memories there. For security purposes, this confidential project will be given a code name. It is the name of the beautiful ancestor of the Ashford family, Veronica, whom I wish to revive so badly. I could see who our final boss is going to be. I wonder if it's Veronica revived with a virus. Clones. I'm still saying clones are a thing. I might be totally wrong, but I'm sticking with the whole clones. I'm confident that the result of my research will be as glorious as her name, and that her honor will be restored to the Ashford family once again. You filed the Alexander's memo. I sound so critical of this game, and at the same time, it's mostly, it's mostly me, just criticizing Resident Evil as a whole with its story plotline. Overall, I enjoy the game. It's an indentation in the shape of a halberd, which I need in order to unlock that. It's an old typewriter, and I need to save my progress there if I wanted to. There's something behind that bookcase, isn't there? Even something was dragged down here. I wonder if it's a zomber. Or a mouse. I think he's telling us to follow him. I swear to God, if that mouse ends up being like an evil boss or something. Butler's letter. Why is there a butler in Antarctica? Sir Alfred, please forgive me, as I must tell you of my abrupt departure by leaving this letter. I first served your father, Lord Alexander, and have for so long shared in the joys and sorrows of the Ashford family. Lord Alexander disappeared unexpectedly 15 years ago, then an accident during an experiment took the life of our dear Alexia. He probably already knows that. You were forced to become the master of the family at a very young age. He's probably aware of that too. And nearly lost your sanity from the sorrow of having lost all of your family members at once. He probably didn't want to hear that. There was nothing I could do and I felt powerless. Nice to know. I first thought that I should kill myself to apologize. I'm sorry, what? I then realized that it would be an insult to our dear Lord Alexander and Alexia in the other world. Probably. Scott Harmon, Butler, Ashford family. I'm sorry. Was this whole letter for the butler to be all like, let me tell you things you already know about. By the way, you're an insane, crazy lunatic. I contemplated suicide. Ta-ta. Oh my god. Oh my god, we know who Veronica is now. An ancient ancestor. There's a switch. Of course there's a switch. Why wouldn't there be a switch? Seems to operate around electricity. No response. God damn it. Only useless books. What do we have in the way of puzzle items? Out of curiosity. I don't think I have much in the way of puzzle items. An empty extinguisher. Is there anything on this extinguisher? I swear to God, if there's a clue of some sort. Because I didn't check it. I was like, extinguisher, why would you check this? It's an empty extinguisher. I must fill it with this extinguishant before I can use it. Okay. I'm so glad. There is still stuff on the island that I left behind, and I'm like, my brain is going absolutely insane and angry that I missed it. I'm so upset at myself. I'm so upset. Where else am I supposed to go? That one walkway on the second floor. I wonder if I can jump down off of it. I'm wondering if that's what I was meant to do. Because there is the broken part, but if you jump off of it, there's no getting back up. At least not from that way. I can't think of anything else. Excuse me. Except for that one elevator off to the side. It would be over here, if anything. Right here. Nope. There was this one that was inside the cage as well. Metal shop machine with a diamond cutting edge. I can use this to process metal materials easily. The only thing I don't get is if I try to... I'm trying to use action on this, she won't open the door. I'm not even sure if shooting through the bars would kill him or if it's even worthwhile to kill him. My intuition, based off of previous Resident Evil games, is he's supposed to break out of there on his own. I don't know if that's true. This is locked, right? I think I've tried it multiple times. Machine room. I don't have any keys like that. I don't have a machine room key. Posture check. Hi, Matryoshka. How are you? I'm adjusting my posture. I mean, my posture is relatively good at the moment, but sitting up a little bit more would be a good idea, which I did. I don't tend to slouch in my chair. I tend to sit up. I like how I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Steve is just gone. Like, just gone. Emergency evacuation, VTOL storage, restricted area. Storage, restricted area. Plane cannot be used anymore. I'm also stretching a little bit. We still need to look into eventually getting new chairs for ourselves, but I'm a little hesitant on some stuff. I have to do some research on chairs and everything, though I think I'm just nixing out any of those so-called gamer chairs ever. Just because, yeah, they cost way too much. They're all manufactured the same, and apparently there's been some studies that's been done on it to that extent. Oh, goody! Moths! Get over here. There. Planter containing the blue herb. I don't need to use this now. I have a feeling that moth's spores can poison you. I also wasted way too much ammo on that. I'm kind of surprised I didn't actually see the end of this place. Oh, hey. Okay. Of course that's not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 bullets? Are you fucking kidding me? I think the only thing that infuriates me more about this area is I can't exactly see where they are because of the camera angles. Did 5 there. There he is. Hi! 6, 7. Oh, your hat fell off. Sad. When you find, let you know the brand. Well, so from what I've heard, and I'm not too surprised about it, those gamer chairs you see everyone sitting in, those quote-unquote, like, what do they call them? The racing chair designs. They're all cookie cutter and made by the similar factories and just have new name brands slapped on top of them for the most part. I don't know how true that is. But I have sat in one once before when I was at an office supply store because they had one of them. The chair was like $300 and it was not comfortable. I've heard over time that the pillow that's on the back of them tends to start sagging. God damn it. Are you kidding me? And that bugs me that kind of happens. No, I knew what you were talking about, Borna. Are you kidding? Weapon. What is this box that's obvious? This is a sorting device. It sorts the loads and sends them to the warehouses. Hydrate. I can do that. Let me get some water. I got water here. But I've heard in general that those, like, I ran across a YouTube video this morning when I couldn't sleep, that basically went over how they had researched a bunch of different chairs, especially for gaming chairs, and they just found over that, in general, all the chairs that were listed as quote-unquote gamer chairs that had that particular racing style seat. It's a power switch for the sorter. Press the switch. Not yet. There is a notice. Anti-BOW gas. Handle with care. Can I have it? Control panel for the sorter. There's no power. I can't operate it. But anyways, they did a bunch of research on the different chairs, and they found that all the chairs that were listed as gaming chairs are all equally uncomfortable. It's locked. The door is labeled mining room. And like I said, I sat in one once, and granted, both Isaac and I need to lose some weight, which definitely probably didn't help with it, but the back and everything about the chair just felt rigid, and it was uncomfortable to me. Like, it just screams I'm going to have back issues from this chair later on. So, I stay away from those. I'm definitely just looking at a basic office type chair. Isaac kind of wants one that still has a backing, like you've seen him sitting in, because Tiger. You just want a wide office chair. Yeah, that's kind of what we want. Oh, BOW. Can I not go in here? That sounds like spiders. Can I go in here first? Oh. I kind of want to get my crossbow bolts. As much as I would love some upgrades with the crossbow bolts, at the same time I still have 88 bolts that I could feel like I could go through. Especially with these guys. There's nothing useful here. It's an entire storage area called weapons, and she's all like, there's nothing useful. I'm starting to go through these like crazy. Oh, I see one. Hello. This is the point where I'm starting to feel like I need my knife again. Because then I could just slash them while they're on the ground. Fucking hell, I unequipped it. Shit. Damn it. Take the mining room key. Yes, please. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I went from 200 to having 157. Granted, I've killed like 6 to 7 zombies, but dear lord. Sure. There's nothing left? What about this guy who looks like this? Obviously, it's locked. Explosives are set, but the detonator is missing. He looks like he's gonna grab her feet. Take the detonator, yes. Taking the detonator. Move out of his way. Alright. Check. Heat sensitive detonator. It's heat sensitive. I don't know if this is a good idea. Explosive is heat sensitive. I mean, what? This? No? Missiles are lined up here. I wonder what they plan to use them for. Why do I feel like explosives near the missiles is a bad idea? Does he have anything else on him? He's not getting up. I still think he's gonna get up. I also think he could potentially shoot these. There's nothing useful. Dilly, what are you doing? Trying to explode things in the ammunitions room, where Claire will probably die. I mean, I could always try using one of the explosive bolts and see if that does anything. I don't know if you're intended to. I don't know. Okay, we went in here, but we didn't go in here. We did, but didn't. So we're going in here. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Spiders! She's poison. Of course she's poison. Get off of her! She's gotta die! Stop it! I didn't do that. I'm sad. Big spooters. Seriously. The big spooters just ate Claire. God damn it! We're all the way back here. We already saw this. I love the butler's letter. Can we read that again from scratch? No. We're not going to. Dear sir, let me tell you everything that's happened in your life thus far that causes you anguish and grief. I'm going to remind you of this. By the way, you're a lunatic and you're crazy. I thought of killing myself. Goodbye. Bye, rat. So cute. What did the switch do? Seems to operate on electricity, no response. Oh, that's right. I need to get electricity in the facility again. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to do everything. Alright, so the one thing I definitely want to do is bring this guy. I haven't exactly seen a whole lot of crossbow bolts flying around, but... Something else I want. One thing that would make certain people angry. The moth. I have a feeling the moth can poison. I'm not dealing with it. Oh. Hey, I killed the moth in one hit this time. Yay! I'm amazing. Yeah! Fucking bastard. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, he went down really fast. Hey, how are you? I need you to come over here. Here. Get over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're like a pincushion. Look at all the bullets we saved. Yeah, we see that. Hey, where's the other guy? Did I already kill them all? Oh yeah, I did, because you can't hear them. Kind of okay with this. The weapon room. I don't trust the You gonna come over? Come here. Come here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 6. Oh, you're dead. I mean, the crossbow is not all that useful for anything else, honestly. How many more were there? 2? 1? I don't remember. I know it just happened, but I'm starting to get to that point where my memory's starting to get hazy just because I'm overly tired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 2. That one's down. And I'm gonna equip this on manual. Take the mining room key. Why'd she come here? God damn it! You piece of shit! I like how she kind of kicks him in the forehead. Seems to be part of the sorter. It appears that the loads are collected here. Take the assault rifle, yes. It's locked, explosives are set, but the detonator is missing. Alright, so here's my thought process. 1, explosives are set, but the detonator is missing. The detonator requires heat to function. Why would the detonator be just here if the, like, if we're supposed to just easily attach it here and then find a way to cause heat? I don't know if you're supposed to use this detonator elsewhere, or if planting it here is just a really big stupid don't do that. This time, I'm not going to use it there. I'm going to hold on to it. I don't know what else to do with it at the moment. But it kind of feels like I shouldn't just willy-nilly put it there just because there might be something inside of it. If there's explosives there, wouldn't they just destroy anything that's inside that cabinet? And with the missiles there, it seems like a really bad idea to set off explosives there. A lot of chemicals here. I wonder what purposes they're used for. I don't know if you're supposed to put the detonator there and you want to put it there sooner rather than later, because once you somehow get heat on or something, then the whole world goes to shit. I don't know. I'm going to... A lift station stopped upstairs. It can't be used. I'm going to not put the detonator in there. I'm going to see if I can use it elsewhere. And if I can't, then I is stupid. Sorting device sets them to the warehouse. I have a feeling it sends it to the weapons room. So let me see if this button even functions, considering the button's lit up without any electricity. It's a power switch. Push the switch. Seems that the power is not being supplied, even though the light is turned on. Anti-BOW cast, handle with care. Yeah. What does the key say? I didn't look at it exactly. Check. Keys to open the door of the mining room. Okay. That was nice. Is the mining room key? Yeah. No longer need it. Discard it? Yes. Can I not encounter spooters, please? Ooh, it's cold in here. I like how Claire's not cold, by the way, with her outfit. She's like midriff exposed in Antarctica, and she's all like, I'm fine. Because my brother is Chris Redfield. I worry about this entire location right now. This is a very weird point. What is this? There's a hole shaped like an octagon. There is a notice. Poison gas in case of emergency. Seal off. Of course there is. Poison gas. What is this gas used for? Well, poison, of course. Why? Why? Why is this necessary? Ladder's broken. Of course it is. Why would the ladder not be broken? Hey, look, it's a handle. Can't take it. Trying to see the size of this room. Oh, jeez, fucking hell. Tiger. I hear the dog. Wait, do I have it on manual? Please say I do. Yeah, I do. I'm waiting for it to come to me. Fuck you. Fuck you. No more? Oh, herbs. High Tales of Cacao. Cacao? 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 It's not cacao. Unless it's cacao without the C. Cacao. But hi. Fucking hell, this entire area just screams, shit's gonna happen, you're gonna have to run. What's on the wall here? Nothing? Oh, electricity. Shit. I wasted 2 bullets, but I don't care. It's better than getting bit by them. I've already learned from the first set of dogs that I came across in this game that if you hit them once and get them on the ground, run up to them and just fire away into them, you just keep them from getting back up. No, don't use it. What the hell would I use it? I have too many green herbs. I don't mind doing this. This is the area that's going to supply power. But I'm also... God damn it! I didn't even see that one. I didn't hear it. Fucking bullshit. Let's hide a dog around the corner. Another green herb. My god. Oh my god, I just used it. Whatever. Game is definitely supplying me with stuff. This is definitely where you go to turn on the power. How do I turn on the power? Through here? This is going to be hitting that and then having to come around here. Why? Is it because of all the vents? Switchboard power is down. I must activate the generator first. Come here. Yeah, there's going to be a whole thing with this. Hold on. Let me explore the rest of this real quick. I don't trust these vents. That's a vent there. All right. There's not much for it other than just doing it. The lever for the generator. Move the lever, yes. Power has been restored. Restore electric power. You just replayed Resident Evil 0 and a lot of the 1? Oh, a lot of the first one. I'm sorry, now we have music. I enjoyed Resident Evil 0 for the most part. It was definitely creepy and kept me on edge. Story... I'll criticize the hell out of the story for Resident Evil for the most part, because I kind of feel like the story goes off the deep end after Resident Evil... Technically after Resident Evil 2, but even... probably more so after Resident Evil 3. But I enjoy playing them, and Resident Evil 4 was enjoyable. Resident Evil 0 was enjoyable. Resident Evil 4 was enjoyable. Resident Evil 1, I like the original and I like the remake. I did the original recently. Isaac has done the remake on stream before, so I wasn't going to replay it. Am I missing anything back there? Just the poison gas thing. Power switch to the sorter. Push the switch, yes. That's going in the weapon area. Control panel for the sorter. Lower the lever. No? Anti-BOW gas handle with care. I'm not going to lower the lever because I don't need to do anything to that right now. Not as far as I know. I'm kind of worried that there's ways that you can just completely screw yourself over if I'm not a little cautious. How's my inventory? Oh, I need to go and put stuff away. But I did like Resident Evil 0 for the most part, and I will say Resident Evil 0 is horrible in trying to take into account that that's supposed to have been before Resident Evil 1, because that's poison, isn't it? No, not yet. That's poison. Because Resident Evil 1 totally doesn't follow the storyline. Blue herb is growing here. Use it, yes. Use the blue herb. Come here. I'm waiting for them to come here this way. Just because the camera angle. You bought the 2 remakes, so you wanted to play them in order. The dogs in Resident Evil Remastered are really annoying. They one-shot you on easy. Yeah, Resident Evil Remastered is really good, though. They do. You don't have to worry too much about trying to connect the story, because after Resident Evil 1 and 2, the story just kind of goes off into La La Land for the most part. And it just becomes the... an anime level storyline where you're just all like, I'm sorry, who did what to the who now? And then they're all like, no, remember all these names. By the way, this person is Superman, but evil. And by the way, she's Wonder Woman, but evil, but you could turn her good, but she'll be bad, but then good, but then bad. Oh, and then there's Ada. She's good, bad, bad, good, good, bad, bad, good, good, bad, 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 good. And you're all like, what? And they're all like, yeah, don't you understand Ada yet? And you're like, no. And they're all like, good. It's just, it's kind of the whole of everything with it. I don't really want to save yet, but I'm gonna save. I don't just the Resident Evil 2 the Resident Evil 2 remake is absolutely fantastic. It's really well done. It's definitely worth playing. I own Resident Evil 3, the remake. The intention is to play it on stream with Isaac. I am very much aware of the criticisms and what people think of behind it. I'm probably going to agree with a lot of it. I do think that the game is going to be relatively short. But I also have a hard time comparing it because I've only played the original Resident Evil 3 once. I really should play it again, making different choices. Is that supposed to be Nosferatu? Oh no. He's fine. You don't know how many times we killed Wesker? Well, that's the thing. You've never killed Wesker. Take the plant pot. Plant pot appears to be an ordinary one. Something's posted here. Take it. I was going to try putting an herb into it. The machine room key was found at the bottom of the pot. For a second, I was going to be all like, didn't we already find it? And I was like, no, that was the mining room key. All right. We'll keep that. We'll keep that. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. We just saved. We're gonna go into the spider room. Because fuck the spiders. I don't know why they're so ridiculously hard in this game. Oh, the moths respawn. That's why this pot thing is here. Get off of her! I don't know why Wesker became the character that they needed to just shove it into every Resident Evil game. Like, I don't feel like he was... Are you kidding? You get little, like, larvae that get attached to you? God damn it. How bad is she now? She's poisoned again. Fucking hell. I think I just realized what you're supposed to do. Don't run in that hallway. Hold on, let me test it. Considering we have the ability to. Meow. Look, now she's got a thing on her. Am I supposed to be quiet? Yeah, just get it off. It's gonna poison her. Does that always poison you? No, it doesn't always poison you. I'm gonna stand still. I'm not gonna move. I wanna see if the moths move. Fuck you, little piece of shit! I don't think that this nest can be removed. Here's what I'm going to test on. We're going out and we're coming back in. Giant moths just want to give you a cuddle. I know, seriously. I want to see if they're back. Oh my god. You're gonna have to figure out how to get rid of them for good, I'm guessing. Ah. Here, let's... I want to see how hard it is to kill one of the spiders. Since we're practically dead as it is, we're probably gonna die with those stupid things. Claire's gonna get chewed on by this little larva that's on her back that I don't know how to get rid of normally. I wonder if it was something that appears in your inventory you can get rid of. Oh, she's poisoned already. Well, because I have another thought process that gas mask releases if a gas leak occurs. God damn it, this is an assault rifle. Die already. She's dead. She's all like, fine. What the fuck? No. This entire facility is just giving me, like, issues. I'm just having so many issues right now. Oh my god. Skip this. Oh my god, I can't skip it. I can skip the next part. This part. There. Skipped. Wow. Shut up! Shut up, no one cares. The giant moths just want to give you a cuddle. Look. Fucking sick and tired of them. Check. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I do appreciate the number of objects that have been hidden within other objects in this game, although they've been a little overly simple. It's still nice because the inventory interaction is sometimes lacking a little bit in some of the Resident Evils, especially considering you have the capability for it. I wonder if it's easier just to avoid the spiders. Like, if as long as you stay away from them, they spit poison. Oh no, she's stuck. She's stuck. Get off of her. Get off of her. Get off of her. Get off of her. She's already dying. She's already dying. Take the bowgun arrows. Oh my god, more bowgun arrows. Wow. Yeah, combine. Woo. This is really my first time? Yes, it is. It's very much my first time. I've never played this before. The bowgun is so bad. I enjoy it against the zombies. It's fine with them. I've been, like, saving enough ammo for just, like, smacking zombies. Are you fucking kidding me? You could spit through the grate, so don't stand near it while it's under there. Just fucking hell. She almost died to the spiders. It's tightly sealed. Well, thanks. That's nice to know. Where are we? Okay. Well, at least if we get poisoned, we have some blue leaves to shove into our mouth. Sorry. Let's get over this way. See what's over here. Oh, look, more webbing. I wonder if I can jump down. Don't want to jump down. Oh, wait, I think I saw something on top of that. Yes, I did. What is this? Storehouse BOW. Take the barcode sticker. Why? So I could be worth some money. Oh boy, I can't wait to scan myself. Excuse you! Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Am I gonna play the other Resis? We basically have already on the channel. The only other Resi after this that we would need to play is Resident Evil 3 Remake. Although I kind of do want to replay Resident Evil 3 with the different choices. I just would have to look at the old VODs when we had played it and figure out what choices I had made and just make different ones second time around. But we've done all the other Resident Evils already. And we don't like necessarily replaying just because there's so many games between Isaac and myself. By the way, I'm Dilly. Isaac is my husband. Together we both do the channel. But between the two of us, we've pretty much played every Resident Evil. This is the only one we haven't touched. We've played the original Resident Evil 1. We've played, granted, I haven't done original Resident Evil Jill's side. Though I could do that, but I didn't feel like it was necessary. I could. But we've done the original Resident Evil, like original, the PC version, which has uncensored cinematics in the very beginning. And then we did the remake. God damn it! We did the remakes. The remake of Resident Evil 1. I believe Isaac ended up doing that. We've done the original Resident Evil 2 that Isaac did. Resident Evil 2, the remake, we both did together with me playing Isaac sitting by my side. It scared me to bejesus. Resident Evil 3, we played the original because I have the original PC version. I don't know how different it is from the consoles, or if it's any different at all. I don't think it is. Kind of want to keep this one bluer. Resident Evil 4, I did most recently for the first time, and I enjoyed it. Storyline is crazy insane. Resident Evil 5, both Isaac and I have played it on stream twice. Once before we were uploading our VODs to the YouTube channel, which is the same as you can see in the chat, as Wolfer had put in. It's the same as our current channel if you want to see it. We both played Resident Evil 6. Correction. We both suffered through Resident Evil 6. This Resident Evil 6 is so bad. It's so bad. And I did play Resident Evil 7 with Isaac watching, and it totally feels like not a Resident Evil game. And I did enjoy Resident Evil 7, though. The identification sticker used to sort the loads. I criticized the hell out of the Resident Evil storyline, but I enjoy the games for the most part. With the exception of 5 is good for multiplayer. Story is kind of... honestly, all the stories are kind of after a point. I don't know what to do with this sticker. There's that one box, but it doesn't move. You know what? Out of curiosity. Oh no, not out of curiosity. But Resident Evil 7 I did enjoy. It kind of kept me on my toes. But I did enjoy it. I feel like I'm carrying too much. I need to put something away. Like this. I don't want to put that away. I'm gonna put this away. Give me my knife. I'm not encountering any more zombies, though. Where am I going? Machine room. Oh, that one. Is it that the machine room? I'm gonna do something I don't like doing, and I'm gonna use an ink ribbon and save. I'm the one and only teenager. How are you? Save your progress with this. Use an ink ribbon. Yes. Fucking, I swear to God, this is so many saves. This game is starting to give me, like, it's just constantly making me want to cry in a corner. But, like, what's going on with my ammo? You're good. Good. I'm glad. I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm afraid I'm just gonna die every 5 seconds. Okay, let's try and go upstairs. Let's get past these stupid moths. Run, 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 run! Run! I swear to God, if they fly up from downstairs, I'll be all like, wow, that was really good game design for them to do, and at the same time, they'd be very angry. It's this one, right? No, it's not. It's this one. Wait. Yes. Wait a minute. Could this be used on that one cage that one zombie's in? I don't think so. Seems a little awkward, but... I still think he's supposed to break out of there on his own somehow. Get out of there. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit. Hold on. You continue being like that. Hold on. In case you can force him to get out. Because there is stuff in there. And it doesn't look like stuff that's necessary, but it does look like stuff I want. I'm wondering if you need to force him to just keep on banging like this until he forces his way out. Give it a little bit. I mean, the only other thing I can think of is once you end up using that machine over there, it triggers him breaking out. At which point I'm all like, why would a single zombie be scary in that corner? Other than the fact of, surprise, you thought you were safe from him. But if you shoot him through it, there would be no chance of him breaking it open. And I see 2 items in there. The case and whatever that is, which looks like shotgun shells, but I haven't gotten a shotgun. And Claire traditionally doesn't use a shotgun, I thought. No, because Leon has always had it. Claire had the grenades, which she still has. Wow, found the machine. We no longer need to use it. Like in a good traditional RPG, throw it over your shoulder. You don't need it. He readily does do beheaded bang in that cage, yeah. I did save recently, so I don't know why I'm tiptoeing. Like, if I die heavily, it's not a big deal for me to restart. What is this?
Claire, it looks like there's an Australian observation base about 7 miles away from here.
Oh my god, just kill yourself.
That should be our target.
Great news. And take a look at that. It's a digging vehicle. If we break the wall with it, we might have a chance.
Burger Pits!
Let's do it!
Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? How far did you get in Song of Horror? I'm assuming that's what you're playing. Hi everyone, hi Raiders. Crayons, thank you for the follow. I hate Steve, by the way. That's this redheaded guy. If you don't know. I have never played Code Veronica. Hi, Lady Nightmare. Try not to talk too much in case they start talking. Not that we care about Steve. God damn it, stop looking at her like that, Creep Factor.
It's toxic gas!
It's amazing gaming. Thank you for the follow. You're on chapter 3. Nice. How many people did you kill in chapter 2? You said you played it before, though, so I'm like, if you killed anyone, I swear.
It's all my fault.
Yeah, it is.
Don't say that. Listen to me. We'll escape from here. Together. Come on. We've got to shut off the gas. If we split up, we'll have a better chance of stopping it.
Okay.
Cryptocane, thank you for the follow.
Steve! Don't forget. We'll get out of here. Together.
We'll get out of Antarctica together. There must be a way off Antarctica. None, because you may have put it on the easiest difficulty. Dang it, Burger Pits! But that's fine. And that's good. Yeah, I was, all of chapter 2, like, I mean, I had a 1-up even when I was playing it for the first time. I'm trying to, like, think exactly where I'm going at the moment. I want the gas mask, which should open up where the spiders were. I had a slight 1-up in that I know the basics of the King in Yellow story, which the entire Song of Horror just screams that it's based off of. And based off of anything I've heard of with regards to Lovecraftian stuff, there was things I was just, like, not willing to do. And I was all like, everything seems to be associated with mirrors. Don't look at mirrors. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. And it was all like, well, don't you want to inspect? And I was like, no. So, like, how do you die in Lovecraftian anything? By trying to research and do things. Can we just leave Steve behind? I wish we could. Such a hard game to clock. Are you talking about this one or Song of Horror? I really like Song of Horror. It's got to be one of my top favorite Lovecraftian type horror games. And doing a good Lovecraftian game is very difficult. You tend to die by opening doors a lot. Yeah, I got really good at hearing through the doors, so I didn't have problems with the doors. Hobunk here, thank you for the follow. There was only one time in the very, very beginning when I was trying to play it that, so when I played Song of Horror the very first time, if you guys ever want to look it up, it's on the YouTube video. I had to redo Chapter 1 once. Partly because, and I forget how the deaths occurred, but there was like death by horribleness, and then threw one character out a window, thought I was just at the wrong window, threw another character out another window, and then it was just like, you've killed everyone, and I was like, oh. It was not a good time. Let me see if I can get this gas mask. I don't think it opens up. But this is a very hard game to clock, but I don't try to do games super fast anyways. Gas mask lock releases if a gas leak occurs. There is a gas leak. Oh. That. Let's apply this barcode to that and see if it goes in there. Then maybe I can grab the gas mask. Yep. Close to the barcode sticker. Control panel for the sorter, lower the lever, yes. You played this game once, have never returned, you were awful at it. I'm not horrible at a lot of the Resident Evil games. I've been doing relatively okay from what I'm told. Power switch is already on. Because I have one friend that's, who's also one of our viewers that's really, really big into the Resident Evil series, and he's poked his head in when he can, and he's already mentioned that I seem to be doing relatively well, and I am aware it's very easy to, like, screw yourself over in this one. That was the only level of research I got into when I looked at it, was a bunch of people warning it's very easy to get yourself into a sticky situation that you can't easily get out of, so save often, save frequently, and spread your saves out. You love all the Resident Evil games. Yeah, I really like them in general. I don't care for the storyline after a certain point, but play-wise, they're still good. Taking the gas mask. The storylines get laughable. Like, Steve in this? I want to deck him. No need to use it now. Oh, because it's just anti-BOW. Okay. I was gonna get very angry if the spider was dead and I had wasted ammo on the other two. Because if I realized if that entire room would have killed the spiders just from that gas, and it very much might have. Can I go back in here now? The room is filled with poison gas. Equip the gas mask and enter, yes. Spider was loose in your house the other day. You were crying. Oh my god. I don't know what to do in here. Oh, I need something to turn off the gas. I don't have it yet. Because the lever is up this way. How the hell did I get in here the other way? Can't leave Steve behind. I must stop the poison gas. Or, hear me out, Claire. We could leave Steve behind. Oh, how long have I been streaming? Don't want to know. So in general, because I'm not working at the moment, in order to keep myself in a proper schedule for when I do eventually get a job again, I tend to try and stream 8:30 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. every single day to keep myself on an 8 to 9 hour schedule, similar as if I was at a job. That way, when I do go back to work, I can easily get myself used to that schedule and keep myself used to it. So in general, it's usually 8-hour daily streams, Monday through Friday. Is Isaac okay? You know, he was sad about his uncle dying Sunday. You saw him look really sad. He's dealing. He is working through it. He's supposed to be streaming tonight. If he is not in the mood, I will be taking over the stream. In which case, I'll probably play more Jedi Knight 2 if that ends up happening. He will get through it. We will, in general, he's definitely hit more than me, obviously. I only knew his uncle briefly, but it did affect me as well. He was a very, very nice man who I very much enjoyed interacting with at every single family gathering that we ended up getting to see him at, and it was just a blow to both of us. Izix had a few moments where he's had, like, there's reasons why we postponed Sunday's stream for the Sims 3 stream to be on Monday night, which happened last night. Yes, Izix's uncle, his great uncle, died. His grandfather's brother passed away unexpectedly over the weekend. They only ended up finding out about it. He was supposed to report, as far as we understand, he was supposed to report to his dialysis meeting. He already had some health issues we knew about, but he wasn't in the hospital for anything. He wasn't doing anything beyond what he was normally doing. He was supposed to report for dialysis. He never showed up. The hospital asked the police to go and double check on him. They ended up finding him dead in his home. So we got the news while we were streaming Minecraft one day. But yeah. But that's the basics of it. Grief comes in waves, you don't blame him. Right. Like, he will... Is it because this just... How did I not get this before? Well, soon as take your time, he will. I mean, that's part of us being a stream team, too. Is like, I've even told him, I said, if he doesn't feel like he can do it, then by all means don't stream. I will do it. I will continue doing it in both of our steads. And if he wants to do a stream, but he doesn't want to do anything intensive, we can play Minecraft together. That's usually our relaxing stream. I honestly, I'm getting a little scatterbrained here. For those of you who haven't heard or haven't been around, I've been up since 4:30 a.m. because I just woke up and I couldn't go back to sleep, so pardon me if occasionally I just stare at the screen and go, what am I doing? There's a door there. I haven't been there right there. I'm gonna go there. That's scary, poor Izzy. Yeah, he's working through it. I mean, it's all you can do when something like that ends up happening. I've even mentioned to him, and I've mentioned beforehand, that I've had... This room is filled with poison gas. Quit the gas mask. I've had 2 relatives in my side of the family that has passed away. It was my grandmother and my great aunt. Both of them we knew were passing away at the time. My great aunt already had many, many issues, and we already knew that she was going to be going. My grandmother was a little bit of a surprise, but at the same time, she was in the hospital, and we knew that there were some serious issues. Can I do anything here? Poison gas detection lamp. No, I need something to turn it off at that valve over there. Probably here. I slept in today. I really wish I had slept in today. Like, my initial thought process was, don't start the stream on time, just start it late today, go take a nap, and just process and deal since I'd been up, but I chose to make Izzy breakfast, make coffee, and decided, let's see how long caffeine will carry me. And then I've just made sure to play games, well, all the games that I currently have that I'm playing, this one included, are engaging enough to keep me interested, and we're just about to hit the 4:30 mark, and I'm not feeling tired yet, even though I'm a little woozy. But I'm more woozy in the mental department, because I'm like staring at the game going, what was I doing? Where am I going? How Veronica just feels like this gem. I heard the Dreamcast version of this is an absolute disaster. Where it's just a mess is what I've heard. Like, that was the version I was originally going for, and then I was told, don't touch it. So I get code X, and I was like, oh yeah, there was an X, wasn't there? That mask, yeah, that tiny little mask that somehow, like, sticks to her face. I feel like she just squeezes it, and it just, like, suction cups itself to her face. Go in the door, just to get away from them. I'm not trying to save or anything, I'm just trying to get past these guys. There was a dream. Yeah, no, so Resident Evil Code Veronica, the original version is Dreamcast exclusive, I think. It might have been on the PlayStation, but I feel like it was Dreamcast exclusive. Code Veronica X was released on the GameCube and a few other systems. That one included, which is this one, it includes additional cutscenes that's supposed to it's supposed to tell the story better, and it's supposed to overall cover the story better, and it's just supposed to be the improved version, and everyone says, if you're going to play it, play Code Veronica X, don't touch Code Veronica. That's all I've heard. I keep pressing the wrong button. I'm trying to look at the map. Is this the room I'm going in? Yes, it is. Here, in case we need to. Valve handle. Oh my goodness, I wonder if it's... Wait a minute. It won't fit. I need to use it on that machine cutter. Okay. God damn it, Claire. You like that you and Isaac are a team. Your parents weren't very loving to each other, but it seems like you genuinely care. It gives you hope for marriage. Yeah, I mean, relationships are different, and I know it's very difficult in general to like deal with a family, especially where the parents are not as engaged with each other. Both my mother and my father separated late in life. They're currently separated. I don't even know if they've had an official divorce. They're just separated. And there's, like, the chances of them getting back together is null and void. It's just not going to happen. I think they're just not getting a divorce because they don't want to pay for it. Neither one of them wants to pay for it. But yeah, no, I don't know. It's... Every relationship's different, and all I can sit there and say is that relationships do take work. Isaac and I aren't always perfect together. I mean, you could probably see it in enough streams and enough VODs if you looked at them. There are points where we have issues with each other. There are points where we get angry with each other. Especially with Minecraft, I get very irritated with him sometimes. And sometimes I just have a ball. But in general, it's like we always work through any of the actual issues. And we very much love each other and we care about each other. We fight with love is what we call it. Is that circular? I don't know if that's the... Okay, it's an octavalve handle. Are you gonna come out now? Are you done in there? I feel like you deserve to be done in there. Can I shoot the lock? There's no need to use it now. Are you angry? You want to give up on life? I mean, I really want to get in there. I obviously can't shoot it. I just tried. Whatever. I mean, if I'm going to get in there, it's either going to be later on or I don't know. Maybe there's a crowbar. Can you use... Are you kidding me? Alright, I see how this is working now. Fine. Just fine. Okay. So many of them. So many fucking zombies that just spawned. But, yeah. Like, fucking hell. All I can say is that relationships take work. There's no such thing as a magical relationship where everyone's beautiful and loving and perfect. Relationships take work. And as long as you're willing to put the work into it, it's worth it. At the same time, if your partner or significant other doesn't respect you, there's a problem. And if you're into 3 months and you're already if you're into 3 months of dating and you're already starting to fight with each other, there's a problem. I love how people are all like, we just have fights like every like other day. We've known each other. We've been dating for 3 months. I'm all like, that's not normal. I mean, when else am I going to use this, honestly? 2 more zombies? Yeah, I know. They just popped up. I'm kind of annoyed. Get off of her! God damn it. And now she's going to have a problem. She's gonna have a huge problem right now. That.
Mushroom.
Caution, of course. Milan and Cully. Thank you for the follow. No. Of course we ended up. Here we go. Crossbow bolts for the win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. What? Do you need me to end right now? I do need to end right now. Which means I'm just going to be redoing all of that. That's fine. So we're going to end up redoing that part. That's totally fine. It is around the time of the end time. What? Why are you like... Are you streaming tonight? Okay. So we're going to end up rating the Oddball Show. I want to thank you guys for being here. It's been very appreciative, especially all of you who are new. Again, I'm Dilly. Isaac is my husband. He is streaming tonight in about 2.5 hours. 2.5? No, an hour and a half. Holy crap. No, an hour and a half. I'm sorry. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for being here. I will be streaming again tomorrow, and we'll be continuing more of Resident Evil tomorrow. Go and show the Oddball Show some love, and thank you for being here, and I hope to see you guys again. Goodbye!